3. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Shy and I started a podcast.
I've told you the rules and you always refuse. I can't even excuse the behavior of
Stargyrl Podcast, episode 4 with Melody.
Hi.
And she is our little experiment today. So me and Melody, we are gonna talk about random ass things. Like, I don't have any questions. Yeah, I have my phone in front of me, but that's it. There's no questions. We're gonna have a natural conversation and we're gonna let it flow. Because I think that's the vibe I want to give off. I want you guys to see raw and uncut conversation. And I feel like me and her conversation, it was flowing on Instagram. So I was like, I can have a conversation with her. I can do it. So here we are.
Yeah.
Mind you guys, this is my first time meeting her.
Yeah.
So,
Let's get into the video.
All right, so we're going to start off basic.
Yeah.
Okay. How old are you?
Well, I'm 20.
You're 20?
I'm 20.
Oh, too.
Really?
I'm 21, but I like to consider myself 20, like
20,
19,
yeah.
18, 17.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
fair.
fair.
That's fair.
So are you in school?
So I am actually not currently in school right now, but next month I will.
Oh, girl, come on.
Right?
That's right.
But
there.
no, I have to be honest. So I'm such an honest person.
That's what
so
we
it's like.
So what are you going to school for?
I shall not say yet.
Okay.
It's all about the rebrand, y'all.
Oh. Yeah,
Listen,
it's okay.
Anyways.
So I'm curious. I feel like I like to ask people this a lot. Like, how did you find my podcast?
Honestly, I think you had this one girl named Alex on your podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I went to school with her since I was a kid.
Okay. What school?
So,
I'm nosy.
Performing arts.
Performing arts. Okay, she did say she went there.
We both went to performing arts. So we were in classes together, and I seen you on the podcast. I'm like, oh my gosh. I've never seen a girl with a podcast, number one. Like, I've seen girls, obviously, with podcasts, but not somebody that was around or...
Like here.
Not even just, like, local that's, like, in a local town in general. Like, like, people aren't doing that nowadays. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It's like big celebrities.
Yeah, like big celebrities. That's what I mean. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, yeah.
So you was plotting.
Yeah, I was. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely was plotting. I do be scheming. But...
Okay, hey. We do. I do too. So okay.
Listen.
It's okay. Listen. So when you hit me up and you were like, we should do content together and stuff like that, I was like, oh my God, like people are just flowing to me. Like,
really?
Yeah, because at the time, like I had you set up, like I was gonna get you set up, and then another girl that she was interested in coming on the podcast for like a different topic. So I was just like, oh, okay. Like I had people coming to me. I was like, I really, see my brand out there and stuff like that. And then I seen your page. Yeah. And you make the cutest videos ever. So I was like, oh my God. And then you just did the pumpkin patch one. Stop. I was like, stop, because I have been trying to go to the pumpkin patch.
Listen, I've been trying to get on my prime time, y'all. I've been trying to get on my prime time.
So what got you into doing content?
Honestly, if you look up my name, the right name, actually.
How you spell it?
I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it because I don't want nobody to look it up. But if you look up the right name, you will see old videos of me as a kid on YouTube already.
Oh, I'm gonna go look it up. What's your last name?
It's like videos of me singing, just doing stuff like just as if I had my own show as well. So
it's
TikTok,
just born in you.
It's just I'm saying it's not on me, it's in me. Like hey.
So what you do at performance arts? Like, did you have to have a certain talent?
Yeah, you had to have a certain talent. It was vocal, or it was music, art, dance, and theater. Mm-hmm. And then there was also, like, when you got in high school, there was, like, other stuff you could do. But I did music the whole time. I went into it as a vocal and instrumental major. So I did piano, and then I took up guitar for a while, and then I dropped both of them and did double vocal.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. Sing. You want to do a note for us?
Stream my song, though.
You have a song?
I have a song.
What's your song?
It's called Faded.
Faded?
My name is Mellow Lisa. It's the Mellow Lisa on YouTube. You can go look that up.
That's a pretty ass name. So yeah. It just gives melody. Like, that's you.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So did your parents know you were going to be talented? Are you, like, do your parents know how to sing and stuff?
Yeah, my parents, they both grew up in a church, so...
See, I grew up in church, but I didn't know how to sing.
Yeah, my family know how to sing. They know how to sing both sides.
Oh, so you talented.
Yeah, my dad, but they didn't really like sing as much.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my dad, he knew how to sing for sure, but he did more like piano.
Okay.
He's pretty
a musician.
Yeah, he's pretty known as a musician as well. But yeah, I always used to perform with him. Like before I even went to performing arts, I was doing like music lessons and like vocal lessons and like actual shows with him and stuff. So like he would teach me stuff. So it was like, yeah, it was just always something I did.
So are you the only child?
No, I'm actually the youngest child.
The youngest of out of
three.
Three? Okay, yeah. So did they, well, not make, but does everyone have a thing?
Not necessarily, but kind of.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is more distinct.
Okay.
And I have two brothers. Their things, we all have multiple things.
Okay.
I think my thing has just been more distinct my whole life.
Mm-hmm.
And their thing has been more so.
Like they could do it all.
Yeah. They could do it all.
I like that. My parents are pastors.
Yeah.
So my brother, he plays the drums. He can play drums, pianos, stuff like that. My sister, she sings. I'm not sure what my little sister does. But me, I can preach. I can preach a little bit. Just a little bit. That's like my little talent. But I always wish, like growing up, I always see my sister singing. I was like, damn, I wish I could sing. And Alex be singing randomly too. And I'm like, oh my God, you can sing. And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I don't know. It's like seeing people sing is so beautiful.
Yeah.
Like it's a talent. It's a God-given talent.
It is a gift. It truly is a gift. For sure.
Now, if they invite you to sing the national anthem, you going? Girl, that's an opportunity. That's a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Do you see the times are we in right now?
I mean, yeah. That's your voice.
You're right. It is my voice. That's so controversial. Did I say that right? Controversial to say at the moment. I don't know. I'm not sure. Mm-hmm. I would sing the Black national anthem.
Okay, yeah.
Power to the people.
Amen.
Amen. Well, let's talk about you actually.
People ask me questions.
Yeah, of course. Well, one I want to ask you: are you in school right now?
No.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I dropped out.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. After I did 1 year,
I did
because school's not for everybody, and that's okay.
Look at us.
We still do it good. It's okay. No problem. I did a year at Buff State, and then I dropped out. I actually moved all the way to Houston, Texas for like 6 months, and I came back, and I was like, okay, so what am I doing now? Like, so I went and got me a little retail job and stuff, and then I went back to school around this time last year to NCCC. Again, I still couldn't do it. I did a semester, and I dropped back out. I was like, I just can't do it. But, I mean, I have a good job and stuff. But, people are like, oh, you need college to have, like, a good job and stuff. And it's, like, not all the time.
Yeah.
Because I have a great job. I love I'm like a teacher aide substitute, kind of. So it's, like, I love my kids. And I don't see myself doing it, like, the rest of my life. But I love my kids at the moment. I like where I am.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trade that for anything.
That's good.
Yeah. And you could do it where I work at. You don't need a certificate or anything.
Really? That's nice.
You just need experience, but you don't need a certificate.
I think that's really thoughtful. Mm-hmm. Just to want to be able to help people and spend time.
Yeah, because these kids are the next generation.
Yeah.
I feel like people fail to realize that. Like, I'm sorry, but these people be out here just popping out babies. And I'm like, oh, whoa, you got 4. You're 24, baby. You got one every year. Let's calm down. You need to sit down a little bit. Because, like, I be having parents that are so young, and like, these kids, their thinking process is like, well, I don't care.
Wow.
And it's like, this is what you're learning at home. This is what you're being taught. And it's like babies raising babies. I'm
not gonna lie though. I don't know. Maybe I had that I don't care attitude too. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely. So what gave you that I don't care attitude? I could not even tell you. Like, I don't know. It was just, I think this is gonna sound so like, that's a great excuse, but like, I think because I am so creative, I always question things. That's the part of abstract art, is thinking outside the box. So yeah, I think that's why I always kind of try to challenge the
Like authority.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, no, I understand that. I actually understand that because I do have kids that they're very talented. They're very smart.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing. They just don't care to be with the kids.
Color. Yeah, that's exactly.
They don't care to be, and it's like I want all the kids to be like, you know, mingling and like knowing everybody. Because when you get to high school, where you get to like 7th and 8th grade, you get separated, and it's like, I don't know who this person is.
Yeah.
This way you guys know everybody.
Yeah.
But there's kids that they think outside the box, they're very creative, they're very smart, but they don't care to be with other kids. Yeah. And I think there's a difference between like a kid with behavioral issues because they're enabled at home, or a kid that's very smart and they know what they're doing, they just don't really care to be with everybody else. Or to follow everybody else's lead. There's a difference.
That is fair. I do agree with that. You got me there. You got me there. You got me there.
So it's not
Tell me the behaviors. I'm sorry. No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay. I was gonna say, yeah. Tell me the behaviors of the kids that you deal with.
See, now they might be watching. But this has nothing to do with the current kids. This has nothing. This is like my past experiences and other places I've worked.
Yeah.
So there you have your kid that's like super quiet, super sweet. So this is like the kid, like they're shy, they're super sweet. Teacher's pet.
Yeah.
Teacher's pet, whatever. I used to be one of those. I don't care.
Really?
Yeah. So it's like there you have those kids. Then you have the middle ones where they're influenced, like they're really good, but they're influenced by what's the nicest word possible?
Peers.
Yeah, they're
peers.
Yeah, they're influenced by their peers that aren't making such great choices. So it's like they're in the middle, like they're on task, they do what they need to do. You look at them like, 'cause I have kids where I just look at them like,
yeah,
play with me if you want, and they be like, oh, I don't want to get on her bad side. So it's like they get back on task. Yeah. But then you got the kids that are like, oh my gosh, give me some patience today. And it's like it all comes together. Usually some of them are taller than you, okay? Because I'm short. To them, I'm short.
What grade do you teach?
5th and 6th.
Oh,
so it's like more 6 years.
Okay, I'm thinking you're with like children.
No,
like adolescents.
I can't do. I don't have enough patience for that. I love them. They're so cute. They're adorable. But like the picking your nose and touching me thing, I can't do.
I'm sorry. I don't. No, because don't put this in the video because I'm gonna talk about the parents. Because let's talk about the parents. No, because I was giving them so much grace when you said they were 24. I'm thinking they had like 4-year-olds. Like that's why I'm like, oh yeah, like that. Okay, they have kids, but like that's not that bad. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
oh no. I mean, come on, these kids are popping it early.
It's no shame in your game, but like
there's limits. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Because in this day and age, it's like you get pregnant, okay, at a young age, like as a teenager, you get pregnant. Some people, they don't believe in abortions, and that's completely fine.
Yeah.
But you got to take into consideration what comes with you being a young parent. No, half the time, they leave your ass there.
I'm gonna say, who thought that? Like,
who came up with that? I want to know who.
They gotta drop that. I don't know.
Yeah, because that doesn't keep anybody to begin with. Second of all, you put in stress on yourself for the next 18 plus years. And then I'm sorry, but that child support, putting a dude on child support, that doesn't do anything either. So it's like you're putting this, and I'm sorry to say it like this, but you're putting this headache on yourself for no reason. Because kids aren't something like, okay, I'm gonna have this kid that's gonna be my bestest friend ever, and I'm not gonna have any issues. There are some kids like that, but it's very rare to have a kid like that. And then on top of that, you start popping out kids from different baby daddies. You create this cycle, and your kids, honestly, your kids are not gonna respect you. They see that we don't have the same dad, or there's no man in the household. They're not gonna respect you.
I think I think to a certain extent, yes, but at the same time, some kids tend to respect their mothers more because of that.
Yes.
I think, but in the same sense, I'm not gonna take that away from anybody, but at the same time, I don't really understand that because it kind of disregards having a father figure.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, regardless of taking away what mothers are already doing, let's talk about what fathers not doing. Let's talk about that.
Because mothers, I applaud y'all. Even though y'all popping off them kids, some of y'all really do take care of y'all kids and stuff like that.
But hold yourself accountable for the things that you put yourself through. That's all it is.
Yes. Because I'm sorry, but y'all see the red flags beforehand, or even during the pregnancy. Like, you see the red flags. Like, okay, if you learn the first time, cool. Like, some people just, not everybody expects to be a single mother, obviously. Yeah. But if the man is telling you no, why do you keep going? You know what I mean? It's like I don't know. It's like you creating more population when we don't need it. Respectfully, you're creating more than we really need out here.
I don't know. Like, I don't know how to feel about it because it's like
things happen, but
but I don't understand the minds of other people.
Mm-hmm.
I try to not understand that anymore because I just don't think that way. I wouldn't even begin to think that way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, to even, like you said, like, deal with somebody and think that a child would keep that person when you're already seeing that nothing else is keeping that person.
It's up in the air.
Make it make sense.
It's up in the air, honestly.
Do what you please. Do what you please with that.
Do
what you.
Yeah.
Whether you look in the mirror or not.
Mm-hmm. And okay, how do you feel about? Let's talk about it. How do you feel about mothers that treat their sons and their daughters differently?
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, because no. I have a son and I have a daughter. Y'all both are getting treated the same. No, you're not bringing nobody up in my house. No, you not. You know you can't spend the night nowhere. No, you can't go to the movies with that little girl. No, you can't do this. No, you can't do that.
I don't even think it's about that. That's a whole nother situation. That's a whole other different situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna bring it back to a conversation that I've had with my brother.
Oh.
Because I had a conversation with my older brother, and he was talking about roles of what men and women are supposed to have. And he was talking about men needing to be providers. I'm all for men being providers. Kisses to the providing men, right? However, a woman's not seeking a providing man if she's not already doing that for herself. Now, we can always be controversial and say, oh yeah, like half of these women are broke or half of these women are whatever. Again, you're a responsible adult. If you do these things and pay these bills, you're a responsible adult and you still choose to deal with these people, that's on you, right?
Yep.
However, it just that just goes into how moms treat their children, treat their kids, and treat their sons. Because I was raised to wash my butt, clean the dishes, take out the trash, even though I didn't have to. Even though I didn't, I'm just saying, even though I didn't have to because I have brothers, but I don't live with my brothers anymore. So take out the trash and do all these things already. So to say that that's just such a responsibility, as if that's not what you're being taken, like you're not.
And I feel like a lot of these mothers, like they teach their daughters how to clean, cook, do all this stuff, like household things, and like require them to like get jobs and start paying bills and stuff like that.
Exactly.
But why aren't you guys teaching your sons how to do these things? Why aren't you teaching your son how to do these things? I've seen it with my own eyes. The boy get treated better than the girls, and it's like the girl gotta get out the mud while the son be like, "Hey, can I get 20?"
It's a double standard. It's like you seek less from a man. Like what? No, guys, let's start seeking more.
And then that's when girls see that, like, okay, like I'm not me, but say I had, older brothers, right?
Yeah.
Or brothers, and I'm a girl. My mom taught me how to, work, clean, all this stuff, all the things that the mother's supposed to teach you. And she just coddled my brothers. I would look at that and be like, okay, I'm supposed to provide for a man. That's probably what some of these girls are out here thinking, because some of these girls have everything and then still look for a dude that has nothing.
I think you may have just clocked my tea real quick. I'm
Huh?
not gonna lie. My parents are divorced, so I kind of grew up like from being living with my full family. Well, I have another brother that is a child out of Warlock as well. But is that how you say it? Not Warlock, Wedlock.
Wedlock, yeah.
Rebuke that. Anyways, yeah. So he was there, like, you know, sometimes, but not sometimes, most of the time, but still, like, you know,
he was around.
He wasn't there fully, regardless. And then when they broke up, it was more so me just with my mom. And then on top of that, me and my dad was into it. I'm not gonna lie, we was into it.
Yes, but I don't know, like, I feel like parents really be trying to hate on people.
But I'm not gonna lie, my dad did nothing. He actually did nothing. No, he didn't. I'm sorry, he did nothing at all. I was just an angry kid, and I was mad at my father for divorce.
Yeah. See,
I was mad at both my parents.
I want to say I was kind of like ignorant to that subject.
Yeah.
Because I grew up with both parents in the household.
I was too.
Yeah, and it's
until
like
what happened, for sure.
Yeah.
God
you don't
forbid,
think it.
Sure.
You don't think. Yeah. You don't think it happens to you until it happens.
Yeah.
So it's like I never thought about it. Like it was never a topic until I got to high school, and I have friends, and they were like, "Well, I'm going to my dad's house." I'm like, "Your parents don't live together?" They're like, "No, like, they're divorced." And I'm like, "Oh." Like, first of all, it was like the whole divorce thing. I'm like, oh, wow, like, I should be grateful. But at the same time, I'm like, oh, I want 2 rooms. Like, what the hell? No.
My situation is very different.
You live with one parent and then just visit the other one?
Yeah. Okay. I live with one parent and visit the other one more so.
Yeah, so I was like,
very different.
It's just cool. Like,
it still cool, though. It is good. It's still good, but
yeah, no.
There's still a part that is missing and felt like it was a void that we all had to make up for, which could also come off as pushy, you know what I mean? So guaranteed we're not in that space anymore, thankfully, you know.
Yeah, you guys got past that.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, you said you were like an angry child.
Yeah, I was angry before that happened.
It was got anger issues.
No, it was not. Before it wasn't anger. It was more so I was bossy. Like I knew who I was. Like the personality was there, and it was just you couldn't take that off. You was not telling me nothing.
No.
At all. And when I went to, because I grew up in like a private school, you know. I grew up in a church, so private school. And when I went to a public school, which is performing arts, there was different mindset, different space. Guaranteed, I did hop around like when I was a child, and I moved to New Orleans for a little bit as well, but just not that long enough to like, you know, pick up on anything. Yeah, but came back and then like spent 2 years at the private school again, and then I went to PA, and the whole me being a 5th grader going into a public school, never seeing that environment or being around that environment at all.
Because you came from a private school, so that's like strict. There was rules. There was a schedule. Everything's just like set. Yeah, and you don't dare raise your voice at nobody.
Yeah, and like even with that, like I always had because I was always tomboyish, I always hung around boys, but we would get into bigger, so it would always be those things where, like, you know, we go sit and talk to the principal and stuff. It was never nothing like I was getting in trouble for real, though. Yeah. Like,
it was like little small stuff.
Yeah, small stuff. I feel like, or like my attitude, but that was towards like 4th grade, where like my attitude would get a little bit. But again, like I would be fighting boys. Not bad, but we would bicker.
You said we would bicker. Yeah, I be having little. There was like a fight at my school with a little girl, you know, and a little boy. But I was just like, why in your right mind did you think that was okay? Like in the boys' part, like if you see a girl's arguing with you, just walk away. Like there was a boy this year that a girl literally said some really hurtful things to him. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh, girl, why would you say that? And he looked at her. He turned around and walked away. Mind you, he's one of our kids that he's like one of our heavy hitters is what we call them.
Ooh.
When they have like anger issues and just like he's gonna, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like the fact that he turned around and walked away. He
don't got time today.
Not today.
He don't got no time
he said,
today.
Yeah, baby, no, not today. I'm gonna go to school and learn. And he went and told the teacher. That's something like last year he would have never did that.
Yeah.
He would have never did that last year. And I feel like kids. I feel like I think he moved in with his dad.
Yeah.
Or something like that. So it's like you change the environment and like the way they grow, like the way they're like the way they learn and stuff like that. I feel like that does make a difference.
Yeah. I think
Do you
so
think
as well.
you going from private school to like public school like that, it opened your eyes to like other things and you wanted to experiment and stuff like that?
I think not necessarily, to a certain extent, maybe as I got older for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But as a kid, I was real standoffish. I didn't care. Like I told you, it took until my parents, like real life things started happening to me. There was nothing that was really like bothering me. Once that started happening, I kind of still took a step back and like tried to like see it through. But like I said, not till I was older now. I think, and even when I did get older, I'd say like it wasn't really things that I wanted to experiment per se. It was more so like the outsider like view that would make me like think certain ways or like, you know, a certain thing. Like for say, like I am very tomboyish. You can see it in my style. I've always been that way. And people would say or assume that I was gay or I like girls and stuff like that. And I've never been gay. I never liked girls. I've always been fond of the ladies, if you know me.
You're funny.
But I don't go that way, guys. I swear. Stop.
You cannot beat the allegations. You cannot beat the allegations.
I promise you, I'll never beat the allegations, but I'm telling you the truth, okay?
I'm gonna zoom in. She's telling you the truth.
I'm saying
I
like boys. For sure.
You got a boyfriend?
No. That don't mean nothing, though.
You really not
that don't mean nothing, though. That don't mean nothing.
How long you been single?
Oh, Lord. Let's just cut to the next topic. Come on, nah. This too much. Just too much.
She might be gay. Girl, find her on Tinder. You be on Tinder?
A girl like me don't look for love, okay?
Okay. I've been seeing them ads come up for like Christian couples, like Christian mingle and stuff like that. I'd be like, no, okay.
Sweet,
because people be dying on them ads.
You're like, right, and I watch a lot of things about serial killers, and you're absolutely right.
Yeah, me too.
I don't. Whoop-de-doo. Couldn't do nothing to me though. That's just
okay. I thought you meant whoop-de-doo if you died. I was like, honey, life skills, baby, life skills. But yeah, so you live on your own.
I live with my mom.
You live with your mom. How was that? Y'all be bumping heads. Y'all be Bluetoothing.
What does that mean?
Like your periods are insane.
Oh no.
Okay, I was like, I was not the worst week ever.
Yeah, no, not necessarily.
Yeah,
no,
worst week ever.
It's like a hot and cold type of situation. It's like, but it's not bad. It's not like a bad thing. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like we're bumping heads constantly, or it's like it's not even. It's not cool. Like that. Yeah, it's just cool. Yeah. We can speak our minds, and that's okay.
I like when I can tell somebody how I feel and they won't get upset.
Yeah,
I'd be like, oh.
But when we do get upset, that's when it's more so like we're bumping heads, because it's like,
think about it. You're her personality. You're her mini.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you got your dad. So it's like it's 2 against 1.
That's what I'm saying.
It's 2 against 1.
And the thing is, when I was a kid, I used to use that against her, and I realized why she would say that all the time. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. I'm sorry. Growth.
Mama be right.
They do be right.
Like I don't like when my mom be like, oh, da da da. I'm like, no, come back to bite me in the ass.
Right. I mean, 5 seconds later at that, like
I'd be like
immediately.
Oh, I should know.
Yeah.
I should know.
Like you respond the wrong way, and you just be like, dang.
Why would I do that?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, she was actually right about that.
So you got any videos coming up? Any content?
Oh my gosh, wait, I do. I don't have anything like personal coming up. I think that is still, I'm not going to really like talk about that yet. I knew you were going to ask me that too. And I was thinking, I'm like, dang, I really don't have anything. But yeah, I'm not going to.
What about the event? Are you recording at the
Yes,
event?
that's what I was going to talk about. I do have the event coming up. You know, if you are in Buffalo, New York, please come to Rainbow Rink for the event October 16th and support Blood Ocean. Shout the brand, shout the brand.
Blood Ocean. I'm gonna put it right here.
Yes.
So, how do you know Blood Ocean? Because so Nito.
Yeah.
He
made that.
He made the brand.
Yes. He made the brand. I know him exactly how I know you.
Networking.
Yes.
Yes. I was just about to say
I did the exact same thing. I did. Yeah.
She been both with us, y'all. Hey, it's okay. You gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do what you do. Do what you
I
gotta do.
learned that you really gotta put yourself out there to build connections with people. Like I used to work at Kohl's, like a retail store. So it was like I used to literally sit, like, you know, I work customer service. So you have the conversation was a little bit longer with customers.
Yeah.
So I would sit there, and if the register was taking too long or whatever, I would build conversation. I'm like, "How's your day going?" And they'll tell me about their day. Like people would just tell me about their day. Oh, my day is going great. I just did this, I did that. Like, you know, just having conversation. And I took public speaking class in high school, and that really helped me. Like, shout out to him, because I really did not want to take that class. And my guidance counselor was like, you gonna have to take it. You need to take something if you want to leave early today, like, you know, this school year. So I took the class, and at first I was like, this is not gonna work for me. But then by the end of the class, it really helped me. I could talk about, man, put a whole stadium in front of me. I'm talking in front of everybody. Like, I don't care. Like, I could talk in front of really anybody. And I feel like that made me comfortable talking in front of my students. Because I used to be scared. I'd be like, okay, hi, guys. But it's like, you can't be scared.
Yeah.
You really can't be scared. So it's like, now I talk to my students. Put some parents in front of me.
I think kids can low-key be intimidating sometimes.
They are. They judge you. They judge.
Eat off rip. Like, you don't get a chance at all.
Like, when I say I walked into the classroom this morning, and they were, I came in first. The teacher talked to me. He left for his meeting. The kids were coming in. They saw the teacher leave. They saw me in there. They were like, are you our sub today? I said, yep. They was like, are you here all day? I said, sir, like, I'm a great person. But like, them asking me all these questions as soon as I walked in there, and then telling me what they were gonna do, I was like, oh, are you good? Don't worry, mine. Right. Like, if I was a first timer in there, I would definitely be scared. Yeah. And I understand why people don't want to work at my school, because y'all are intimidating. Yeah. You're so terrible. Yeah. I love y'all, but y'all have some very strong personalities. Yeah. Kids are. They are. Honestly. I'd rather talk in front of a group of kids.
The thing is,
adults.
When I was in school, I was going to school to be a music teacher.
Really?
Yeah. I was thinking, like, because when I went to my private school, that's when I like started like doing piano and stuff. And I remember my teacher, my music teacher, you know, even though it was a small school, it was still somebody I can remember that, you know, helped me out. So I took that with it. But then I started thinking, because like, kids are cool, you know, I like kids, you know, not really around a lot of kids, of course. But I could tolerate them for sure, and obviously teach them as well. Yeah. I'm a great teacher.
Like, you would be like a piano teacher, tutor.
Right? Like, right.
You make a lot of money.
Right. Or I could even anything. Like, you know, anything. But then I started really thinking about, like, wait, do I really want to deal with kids? Because that's not even about, like, teaching them. It's about actually
having patience with them.
Yeah. Now, then I thought about me having patience with myself, which I did not. So I said, okay, yeah, this is not the path for me.
This is not the path.
At least not right now.
At least you acknowledge that, because I feel like a lot of people, and I've seen it myself, a lot of people get into teaching. Yeah. And it's like, they come into school, they're like, I'm having a rough day. Well, baby, leave that at the door. The kids didn't do nothing to you. Yeah. Like, what do you mean? Yeah. Or, I didn't have my coffee this morning. Well, that's on you, you little addict. Like, why does that have to do with Billy and Bob? Like, they have nothing to do with the fact that you didn't have your coffee this morning. That is so rude to say. I don't like when teachers say that, because the fact that you didn't eat or you didn't have your little morning fix has nothing to do with these kids. These kids came in here. The fact that they even came to school says a lot.
Yeah.
So they came in here thinking, okay, well, you know, it's gonna be a good day. They shouldn't think like, oh my god, my teacher's gonna be so mad at me.
Yeah. No.
Because she didn't have her coffee. Like,
Thankfully, I've never been in an environment where I felt like that.
That's good.
But for people that even think that's okay, it's just absolutely absurd.
Yeah.
And yeah, to even like maybe to even let that pass by is absolutely insane.
Yeah, and you know that's a good. I'm gonna tell my principal of mine. I'm like,
please do.
You should talk to your staff about the little addictions before coming in here. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm not mean, but I am firm with the kids. So it's like I do talk a little heavier.
Yeah.
Cause I like today I was playing around with them. I'm like, don't ask me nothing about math because I don't know. They start laughing. But now, like, I'm like, okay, guys, let's bring it back. And now they're not bringing it back. I'm like, I start counting down. Once I start counting down, they don't stop. I get a little loud. I said, what did I say? I said, stop talking. So we're going to stop talking. Like, I'm very firm with that. And it's like, they're intimidated. Now they're a little scared. But I do still bring them back to funniness. Just a tad bit so they know, like, they'll still come to me. But when it's time to be serious, it's time to be serious.
I think just that balance in general is just always good. Not only just like in a school or education standpoint, but just as when you're talking to people in general, because sometimes it can be hard to have like tough conversations with people.
Yes.
But to know that, like, you know, I can say how I feel or I can say what I need from you, but it still can be like we can still hug after it, you know, and be kumbaya. You know what I mean? That's really a good just quality to have, you know what I mean?
So I want to get into that. What type of friend are you when it comes to telling your friend about themselves? Because it's I seen a debate about it on Instagram. It's like, oh, don't come over here telling me what I need to be doing, how I should be moving, and stuff like that. When in regards to my personal life,
I say there's two perspectives to that. I agree with what they are saying on the Instagram post only because there has been times where people will talk to me, and because I'm just an open person and a welcoming person, they feel comfortable to talk to me. However, they just want somebody to talk to, as if you know, they just need somebody to vent to and just get it all out on. Yeah. Now, when I was younger, that was a big issue in my relationships and friendships in general, is people just would overload me with those things, and I would get too overwhelmed with those emotions, and I would show up negatively in the relationships because I didn't understand what that was. But now, being older, I realized, like, you know, it's just, if you need somebody to talk to, get a therapist. Don't do that to people at the end of the day.
That's why when I tell people, like, I have one friend that I can specifically go to, and she's not gonna just tell me about myself, like, because sometimes I don't want that. I don't need that. Yeah. So I, like, when I'm giving out, like, when I, you know, venting, I'd be like, okay, I'm not asking for your advice, not asking for your opinion, I'm just talking. Yeah. That's it. And I can appreciate that.
Yeah. I think it's always about the approach, though. I think going into a situation and expecting something out of something is different rather than just, you know, freeing yourself and having no expectations.
Yeah, because sometimes you really got to get it out there and just say what you like. Something can happen at work, and I just want somebody to desperately ask me how it's work, so I can just sit there and just start yapping. Like, I could leave work and call somebody. Like, it could be somebody. I don't care who it is. As long as you pick up the phone, and I'm like, that's what happened at work, and da. Like, I feel like everybody needs that ear to, like, for sure, to listen.
I agree with that, but at the same time, not everybody wants that. So if you want that, you have to be able to say that.
Yes. Now, if I'm talking too much, say that. I feel like everybody in my life already knows I talk too much. Yeah. Like clearly, like, I started a podcast because I was talking too much on Instagram. Yeah. And everybody was like, girl, make a spam account. I'm like, no, just block me. I don't care. Just block me. If you don't like what I was saying on here, just block me, because I would post like a whole bunch. And then I made the podcast. I have a spam account now. Yeah. But I don't even post in it. I go on my main story and I just yap. Yeah. Or I yap on here. But for sure, I understand where you're coming from. Like, if you don't want to listen to me yet, tell me you don't want to listen to me yet.
And I'm not Now, guaranteed, because I have had situations that was like that, where like I would try to be there for somebody or like try to be a friend, and even where like I've had situations where there's somebody like, yeah, like I don't really want you to like tell me how I should feel. I just want you to like kind of like listen, right? But then it's like you almost want me to agree with things that I don't agree with. It's like I don't know how to listen at this point. Now, those are the things that I'm talking about, guys. I'm not talking about like.
No, if you, like, if I tell you a story and I'm like,
yeah.
Am I tripping? And you be like, girl, you tripping.
Right, like, nah, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then you're just like, boldface being the character, yeah, for sure. That's why I say go to a therapist. I don't want to make it seem like I'm being harsh. I'm not being harsh, but I'm definitely a person that I want to see my friends win, and I don't want to see them being hurt. I'm very overprotective in that sense. So if you tell me that somebody is hurting you, girl, ooh, what you want me to do? Because I did right.
Because now we got jumping.
Right.
Yeah. And that misconception that like therapy is not real and stuff like that is so false. Because I used to have anger issues, and not that they went away.
Yeah.
But it definitely helped me going to a therapist. When I was a kid, I went to family therapy, so we would all go, like it's 4 of us, including myself. So we would all go, my mom would sit in the waiting room, we would go to therapy, and then she would take them to school and I would stay and do another hour of therapy because I had anger issues. So it was like, at the moment I was like, this is so pointless. Like, it has nothing to do with me. Like, I promise you I'm not the problem. They're just pissing me off. But like, I feel like the more you talk about it and stuff like that, the more, you're venting and you let it all out, it helps. Yeah. It helps. It's not even about them giving you advice. It's just letting it out. And if you gotta pay somebody to let it out, pay somebody. Yeah. Insurance covers it, actually.
I also think it's because it's about an unbiased opinion. I think people think that therapy is about being diagnosed with something. No, it's just about having an unbiased opinion tell you their opinion. You know what I mean? It's just about an unbiased opinion. Somebody that's your close friend that cares about you is not going to tell you a unbiased opinion because they care about you. It's always going to be stern. You cannot expect somebody to care about you to have like not guaranteed. We always will bend our back for the people that we care about, but still.
If you're wrong, you're wrong.
Yeah.
If you're wrong, you're wrong. And not everyone's gonna tell their friend like, hey girl, you're wrong. Because we live in a world where I'm just a girl. Yeah. I put my hands on him because I'm just a girl. No, you're wrong. And if you put his hands back on you, he's gonna go to jail. So it's like you really can't. You can't really do that. You can't do that. No. So yeah, it's crazy the way people think. Yeah. It's crazy. Like,
I mean, guaranteed, I'd say like you have to know what kind of friends you have at the same time, because you know some people might not be your close friends as well, or some people just might be friends from like distance, or in however way. So
how do you feel about having different friend groups? Because I know I had a conversation with someone, like they have different friend groups and they don't like mixing it, and I agree. I don't like mixing my friend groups, and then somebody told me I was weird for that. I still be standing behind it. Like, I'm not mixing my friend groups. How do you feel about that?
I don't have many friends. I'd say that I don't have many friends. I don't have many friend groups. So with that being said, I do not mix them, but only because it's just two different vibes. It's just two different vibes. That's not to say that they won't get along, or they would they wouldn't.
I just feel like the chemistry is different.
The chemistry is just definitely different for sure.
Because would you invite your work friends to hang out with like your going out friends?
Yes, I would.
Oh, okay.
I definitely would, for sure.
I feel like, I don't know, people like, I work with older people. Okay. So I wouldn't, I work with older people. So it's like, I wouldn't invite my older friends to come hang out here because like, what are y'all gonna do? Like, right. Because I don't have friends either. Like, these are my friends. My roommates are my friends. We all met like a month ago. Really? A month or two ago. And we just became friends. Yeah. But yeah, I probably wouldn't mix them due to that. Like, I feel like just vibes are different. I probably wouldn't mix my friend group.
Yeah. I agree with that though. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it's just, again, just trying to respect the space of your friends. That's all.
Because if I know how one friend groups act, like if one is chill and one is like likes to get rowdy and drink and do all that, I probably wouldn't bring them around my chill friends because my friends are chill. They don't they don't like that kind of stuff, you know?
Yeah. Right. And that, though, just to touch back on that topic, though, I definitely agree with that, though. It's just about, like, knowing who you're around.
Mm.
Even with, like I said, even with the whole, like talking to your friends about things.
Like, good conversation without you noticing this. Like, I sat in the car one time and I talked with somebody for 4 hours.
Yeah.
We didn't look at our phones or anything. When we noticed the time, we're like, oh, yeah, we gotta go home. We gotta sleep. I got work in the morning. It'd be like that.
Yeah. I think also it's just like, it's not how it is, how it used to be, you know what I mean? People used to do this naturally, and we weren't conditioned to do this. Well, at least we were, I say, probably as kids, but like, you know, after a while, not anymore.
I feel like once you get to like high school, you're not forced to talk to people like you used to. Like,
That's true.
I honestly wish well, my high school was a little racist.
Say, I don't know about that.
Yeah, my high school was a little racist. I don't want to talk to y'all for real, but like, I wish I would have like had a little bit more conversation with some of you.
Yes.
Like, we got put into like more rooms where we can have conversation.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think I don't regret not talking to the people, but at the same time, I wish I did put myself out there, or at least approach situations differently, because I do take accountability for, you know, not
getting to know more people.
Yeah, you know, not trying a little harder, or like, you know, just not caring.
Yeah, it'd be like that. And then we look at it like when we get older, like, damn, I should.
Yeah.
You know? But it's okay, because now we still have the opportunity to do
Exactly
that. Like, I be forgetting I have free will. Like, I can
No,
literally
no.
just get
When
up
I
and go
say
anything.
Forget I have free will. It's literally.
You forget. Like, we're adults. We can do whatever we want.
Like, actually.
We can do whatever we want. Like, if I want to, like, I'd be like, oh my God, I want to go to the park. And then at the same time, I'm like, what's stopping me? I'm grown as hell. Grown as hell. I could go to the park if I really wanted to.
Exactly that.
I feel like we gotta take advantage of that now.
And move to another continent.
Yes. And no one's gonna say nothing to you. I feel like kids
go ahead and do it for a year. Why not? Right?
I mean, obviously our parents are gonna have a say so. Like, I'm like, no, you can't do that. But it's like they can't stop you.
Why can't I do it?
And I feel like it's a great learning experience.
Yeah. I think because I don't know. I think because America is only connected to 2 other places, or necessarily. I think we think of life so like small.
Oh yeah.
You know, and then like people across seas, they don't think about it like that. They think about it as like, no,
like they got all this land.
Yeah, like you can really just go ahead and like go over there. Like, you know what I mean? Not necessarily, obviously, but still, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I have met like my parents have these friends that like they just go everywhere. So they stop.
Yeah.
Like they went like I don't know. They live in Ohio. Well, they went to Ohio, then came down to Buffalo, stayed with us for like a week, and then they were going down to like Poland. I'm like, Poland? We're like, what the hell are you doing now? We're just going.
Okay.
We're literally just going. And
Just
then
going.
they went from
Exactly
Poland. They kept jumping. They just kept jumping place to place to place.
Why not?
Literally, why not? Like, what is stopping us, for real?
I think it's money. The
Money?
condition of money.
But I feel like if people budget through money a little better.
Yeah, I agree with that. But
But
I
like,
think,
with every trend that comes out,
yeah,
everybody, you know.
yeah. But I think as far as like just moving to another country, that's what I'm talking about at least. But as far as just moving to another country, I think people think about money, because you think you'll need like
$10 billion.
right, and you could go.
What I heard, you
nothing.
could go to like Thailand.
You can go
It's
there
so
with
cheap.
nothing. But the thing is, I think people think like, oh, it's like it's
You need
so
stability.
hard. Yeah, like you need stability to start somewhere. No, you don't.
You see all the people that like literally, just because it's literally what I did. People that get up and move to Houston and they find jobs out there. And
they just
it's
make it
mostly
work.
like content creating businesses and stuff like that. But some
that's
people
still
start from
something.
zero, yeah. Girl, I worked at a Waffle House. I was getting paid $3 an hour.
And those wages are crazy too. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
because like the cost of living is low and stuff. It didn't feel low, but cost
Those
of living
wages
is
are
low.
crazy, bro.
So it's like, trust me, it's possible. You have to. I feel like people don't want to work their way up. They don't want to start small and then build themselves up. Like in the school district, I started as a janitor and worked my way up. You really like. You gotta start from the bottom. Yeah. You have to. Like it's a learning experience.
And you have to humble yourself to be able to accept that at a point in time. If you want it that bad, at least it just depends on how bad you want it. And I think that just it's the difference between people that make it and people that don't. It's just how bad they want it, more so. No, I'm sorry. This conversation went a whole nother way.
No, hey, and that's
but
fine.
Still, yeah.
Now that you're officially a Stargyrl, oh my God, Melody's a Stargyrl.
Guys, wait.
What is your advice to future Stargirls? As far as like content creating and getting them to where they need to go.
I'd say honestly, just as I just said before, start from nothing, because if you wait for anything, you're never gonna do it, honestly. Like you can wait for the right look or the right touch or like wait for the right trend to go viral, but you never really know the time, date, or place or anything of when that will actually happen. It's just really about showing up. It's not even about, we can say consistency as well, of course consistency, but just showing up regardless, because that consistency can look like 0.5% compared to what is on Instagram right now, but at least it's more than what you did yesterday. So give yourselves grace with that and keep showing up.
Thank you. So I want to thank you for coming on to the podcast.
No, thank you for having me. You don't know how much this means to me.
Oh my God, now you can like look back at it.
I know.
Like, oh my God, that's me.
Literally, no. Like this is crazy. Like make sure you guys check out my song. It's called Faded on YouTube and all platforms as well. It is not on Apple Music yet, guys. Stay tuned for the drop on Apple Music. Also, follow my TikTok and my Instagram. My TikTok is Melodious Arcs, and my Instagram is Melodious Archives. And support the brand.
Yes, and if you're interested in being a part of the podcast, I will be opening a website soon where you can pick a time slot and a topic to talk about and why you feel like I should pick you to be on it. Honestly, it's gonna be something new I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna keep it up for like a month to see if it works. And if it does, I'll keep it. If it doesn't, then it's okay. I'll just go back to the drawing board. But I want to give everybody an opportunity. I want to give everybody an opportunity to be a Stargirl and just get to experience this. Like, what you give your experience?
I honestly, guys, no BS. I give this a 10 out of 10. I think this was the most easiest podcast ever. I think you honestly should take up journaling if you don't.
Really?
Yeah, because the way I felt like I was being interviewed, honestly, and my one thing as the star that I am, as that star girl that I am, I always wait and like practice me being interviewed. So I'm like, oh yeah, like blah, blah, blah.
Oh, see, that's why I'm glad I didn't have no questions.
Yeah, because it was like, yeah,
it's food.
Yeah, it really was an authentic thing, and I expect, and not expect, but I hope other people can experience something authentic. And
I think we just
genuine
started
as
something here. I think we just started like raw conversation. I think this is gonna be a piece called Raw Conversation.
Is this gonna be? Oh my gosh!
The start of a series.
I'm gonna say this is gonna be a series.
A series, yes. Raw Conversation. With that being said, thank you guys for watching my video. If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Bye.